kind of a counter to Chad's playstyle in a way, if he's playing on point. Because like I said, I feel like against Chad, you kind of have to play that sort of defensive neutral game to get him to overextend. And then once he overextends, then you get your offense started. But if you just let Chad, what is Jipp doing? What is going on? What?
He forgot to set his buttons.
What? So wait, what are we doing?
I don't know.
Are we counting this?
I don't know if he like talked to Chad or something. I mean, we should count it. I feel bad, but like...
I don't know. I don't think we should count that. He wasn't playing.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's your tournament, so do whatever you want.
Let me talk to Chad.
Yeah, that was just a mercy match.
I don't want to. I'm just thinking it would probably be most fair. I agree it does happen, but that's not, you know, that's not Chad's fault.
I mean, the one thing I would say is they never really played. So, I don't know. I think, I mean, again, it's your executive decision, but I think it would be kind of anti-hype if you counted it.
Yeah. Chad is fine with not counting it.
Okay.
They would absolutely count that at CPT.
Oh, of course.
That's not even an argument. Alright, I'll be right back. I have to grab some water.
So I guess Jipp has different button settings for each character. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if it's because of Falke has that one button anti-air. So that could be why. Alright, so let's see, we got Chad versus Jipp the boss. Jipp always playing the low tiers. I'm not sure why, but he loves low tiers. Alright, so far, yeah, the thing about Jipp is he's not going to overextend. So he's not going to just give Chad what Chad wants. Because Chad loves the players that kill themselves. Jipp's not just going to kill himself for you. So he's kind of forcing Chad to play the zoning game, which Chad does not particularly love to do. He likes to go in. We're seeing that even though Jipp has a life deficit, he's still zoning. You can see how it worked out there.
Look at these healths right now at 50 seconds.
Yeah, right?
That's insane.
Alright, see. Alright, here comes Chad. A good challenge. Good jump back. Yeah, I think the backwards movement is very good against Fang's pressure as well as Bison's. You can use a kind of similar strategy you'd use against Bison as you would against Fang. Alright. See, Falke not really a comeback character, so I don't really know if this is possible, especially with 20 seconds left. Oh, we jumped into it.
It's interesting. I feel like this is a matchup where life lead matters a lot. Like right now, like Chad has such an upper hand just because of the implication that Falke has to go in.
Right.
But that poison makes it difficult for Falke to have the life lead, you know, right from the start.
Dash right under the fireball. That was kind of cool.
Nice. Good whiff punish.
And he's got the smoking gun. Fang with the big lead right now.
Yeah, see,
It's funny. So we said Chad doesn't like his own, but he's doing it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Here he goes dashing in.
So I feel like maybe this is an adaptation from the first time they played, where Chad is maybe realizing that he has to zone.
Ooh, nice reversal. Good anti-air.
Nice, yeah. Okay.
Jumps
so
back into fireball again.
Oh! Is he gonna DP? Oh, good. Counter hit jab. Safe. I'm pretty sure that would have been safe if he did DP. Because Falke's DP is, you're able to safe mediate.
And guys, this is 2 out of 3.
No, this match isn't boring. When's the last time you saw Fang versus Falke?
Yeah, for real.
So again, you'll notice that all of oh, good punish. So you see how all of Jipp617's damage comes from Chad overextending.
Mm-hmm.
Punish? Oh no.
I don't think he could have at that range. Whoa.
Oh wow. The bounce. Oh, Chad wake up jab. Very classic Chad move. He tried to air. Is that plus? Oh, he tried to anti-air.
Good punish. That's dead.
He gets a combo. Nice. So again, it was just like we were talking about earlier, where to beat Chad, you kind of have to let him come in and kill himself, which is what he wasn't doing in game 1, and then he kind of went against his own good strategy. But I think Jipp is also he's not really establishing, like I said earlier against Andre, he's not really establishing a neutral at all. He's kind of just chilling back and throwing fireballs and waiting for Chad to kill himself, and he's kind of ignoring the neutral game. He's playing very...
Right. He's confident in letting the poison do its work. Like, this is the one matchup where it's really important. Okay, Jipp has V-trigger. Gonna look for a way in.
Good
nice, there it is.
And overextension. Jipp can go in. He's gonna wake up jab. No. Right. So again, I mean, it didn't work out for Jipp, but Chad was going in when he had no reasons. And Jipp almost made him pay for it with that anti-air, but didn't trade. I don't know why Jipp is afraid to throw fireballs, but I think he can just kind of keep going for it. But again, Jipp very afraid to do things, I've noticed. He's kind of afraid to make decisions in neutral. And because of that, he can kind of get run over, kind of get controlled. Alright, good anti-air. I like the patience. Could have got a... Oh, good counter hit. Is he gonna follow for this? Oh, gets a setup. Oh, it didn't work out.
Yeah, that was one of those fake cross-ups.
At all.
So that's what happens if they don't...
We've seen that same setup like 10 times today.
Yeah, and I guess that's what happens if they quick tech.
Oh, he got the super. Is he gonna block? He didn't block. No punish.
It just crossed up.
Yeah, now Jipp has V-trigger activated again. He's not really doing anything. He's still doing a lot of nothing, which he has V-trigger. He can be doing stuff. Again, this is only Fang. He's not a very scary character.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to save that. Nope, I guess not.
Okay.
This is gonna be tough. You have to block a lot of stuff. Okay.
And so poison doesn't really matter at this point. He can't chip him out anyways, so just ignore it. See, I don't know why he's afraid of the poison. It's not gonna do anything at this point.
Right.
Oh, Jipp. EX dash. EX dash could come.
All right, he wants to just keep chipping
him.
Whoa.
I think he tried to EX dash.
Isn't dash kicks though?
It's kicks.
Yeah.
Alright, Jipp.
Yeah.
Kind of looking out there.
So, and at the end there, you see he was just doing a ton of fireballs, and it worked out.
Yeah,
So,
I still think
really,
I still don't think. I think Jipp could be doing a lot better, but it worked out for him. And I like his patience in neutral, but I think he still has a clear. Maybe it's lack of time with Falke, but in neutral he just seems to lack all confidence. And he's not pressing buttons. You can see he's kind of doing nothing, and he's not really establishing a range. He's relying solely on his reactions, which isn't really a good strategy against a player like Chad, I think.
right.
I think you want to make Chad struggle, and by controlling the neutral, it'll force Chad to want to go in or overextend or something.
I want to say
his meaties have not been on point at all.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue. I want to say he has some kind of a reason for not charging Fireball, because I've seen him play Falke against other characters where he's always charging. Like, he uses medium punch. I know that for a fact, just because of how often he charges. Yeah, see, I want to see him doing that more.
Yeah, I just feel like Jipp needs to make more decisions without being afraid. I think he's too afraid of getting like dashed in on or this or that.
He just needs to use his options. Like, at least
use
put
his
them
options
on the table.
Exactly. Yeah, he's not establishing a wheel of options. Whereas Chad, as you can see, is establishing all of his options.
Right.
You can see Chad is using the V skill. He's using the cloud. He's using the fireball. He's jumping. He's doing everything. And I feel like that's what Jipp needs to do with Falke, is establish all his options. Like you said. Good anti-air. Good anti-air again. Okay.
Wow.
Finally gets the counter hit. First successful meaty. Ooh, combo! Wow. That was sick! So again, we saw Jipp wins when Chad overextends. And the way you make Chad overextend more is by establishing your options in neutral. So that's how Jipp could not solely kind of rely on getting lucky that Chad overextends, but he could force him to overextend. Alright, good DP. Good block.
Wow.
He really wants this life lead, because I really think he wants Jipp to panic, right? He wants Jipp to panic because it's the last round of the last game. Oh, good jump! This is big. I like the backdash to outrange all of Fang's normals. But again, he's backing off maybe a bit too much, letting Chad... okay, good. See, this is that neutral control.
Oh my gosh, is that it?
You got the counter
hit.
Jipp wins.
That felt like Jipp was losing for 3 games straight.
All the entire time.
Yeah.
And honestly, Chad just... I think this is like we said, Jipp is an extremely patient player, and I think Chad just can't stand staying away for that long. So I think Jipp just kind of made Chad crack. And Jipp is solid.
No.
This is over, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Can you stop the match? Or?
No.
Okay.
I messaged both of them.
I don't know if they're gonna read it.
No, Chad read it.
Okay.
But
it's whatever. So Jipp won. Yeah. But yeah, in general, I think Jipp's overall game plan was smart against Chad. I think he could have been more successful even if he had a little bit more neutral control. And I think Chad just needed to not overextend. I think every time he overextended, all Jipp was waiting for him to do was to overextend. And that's kind of, I think, why Jipp was doing nothing in neutral, because he was just waiting for Chad to overextend the whole time. And Chad kind of gave him what he wanted. Whereas if Chad just never gave him what he wanted, he could have won just by constantly throwing V-skills all day.
Right.
But again, I think that just goes down to what we were saying about Chad, is he plays offensively. And he doesn't really want a zone. Also, Jipp was extremely good at using the EX reversal, because he would show Chad that he was willing to block, which conditions Chad to think that he can just go on an endless block string, and then
Right.
it kind of makes the DP guarantee at that point, because he conditioned Chad to believe that he could just keep pressuring. So that's a generally good, smart defensive strategy against a character like Fang. You kind of just let them put you in the endless block string, which forces them to try to keep going with it, and allows you to do things like DP.
Chosen One Phi, what's up?
So what's the next match?
So next match is losers finals. It'll be
Desnir versus Jipp.
Desnir versus Jipp, yeah.
Okay, well, I think Andre put both of them in losers, right?
That sounds right.
I think so.
Andre Desnir.